All right, what's going on to every single person out there from the east, west, north, or the south? You're welcome to this show, the best show in the part of the globe. They call me Miles, the eighth wonder of the world, and Tea Time is the show you're on to right now. It's happening live on PlusTvAfrica, the only station in the whole world that says that as it is, and the biggest and the truest stories that live right here. So if you just joined us for the first time, you're welcome. It's Freestyle Friday on Tea Time today, and it promises to be a very, very interesting episode. Now, what do we do on Freestyle Fridays? We just have fun, basically. We have fun, we take song requests, we take shout-outs. You can call in and just wish somebody something nice, or just dash somebody urgent 2K, or just give a shout-out to DJ Topirano, who's been providing all the amazing music. Now, I will not be doing this alone today. I'm not doing it with any fine girls today, no. It's myself and the amazing, classic DJ Topirano. He'll be providing all the music, and while I will be providing all the gist. So, Topirano, how are you doing today, though?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, so I think Kayode was trying to show you something, and he's trying to show you something. So, how are you doing today, honestly, true?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm fine.
Good. Okay, but what's the weekend saying on your part? What's your weekend going to be looking like? Apart from you partying?
I don't know for now. I'll just go with the flow.
You just what?
I'll move with the flow.
Well, go slow. But what was your week like?
For now, just a little bit busy, sha. But nothing much.
Nothing again for now?
I'll try and have fun, enjoy myself. No.
Okay, cool. Anyway, no, I said you had to try and have fun. I'm going to have a very peaceful and relaxing weekend. I don't want to work this weekend. Whatever, if work comes due and it's worth my while, I might take it. But if none, I will just chill and have a good nap in my house. Anyways, you can be part of a conversation by calling in on 09098 408 408, and let's have fun together today. Just call in, request any song of your choice, give a shout out to somebody, just say something nice to somebody, and that will be it. Before we go into the stories of today, I have a few shout outs here that I'd like to read out. Ayofemi from Just wants us to play Party No They Stop by Adekunle Gold featuring Zinoleski. I really love that song. Another person, there's Ayofemi, there's Ayotomi. Wow. Ayotomi from Lagos wants Away. I love that song. Away by Davido. Please, I'm Topirano, I'm also begging for that song, please. I want to listen to that song very much later. Ruby from Ghana, wow. Wants Charm by Rema. Esther from Badagry wants Declan Rice by Odumodu Black. Oh, I love that song too. Zeno, I hope he's not asking for Zeno Liskin. Zeno from Agege wants us to play Trumpet by Olamide featuring CK. That's a really good song. Sonia from First Stack wants Daddy by Mayokon. Which song? It's a new song, Daddy. Is it nice?
Yeah.
I've not heard much.
I've not also heard it, but
I've not heard much from Mayokun in recent time, but
it's a new song.
I'm hoping it's a nice one. Anyway, this one is Joy from Abuja. They want us to play Asun by Ruga. I'm joking, it's Ashiwaju, not Asun. Ashiwaju by Ruga. Keep the calls coming, keep the requests coming. I still have some requests here which I'll be reading out very much later, but keep the calls coming, keep the requests coming, and we'll take everything. And any song you request, trust me, just name it. DJ Topirano has got you. I think that guy right now is like the most loved man. That meme is the most loved man by every woman in the world. Now, men, we do this a lot. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm sure some guys will come after me like, listen, men do this a lot. She has a baby in her arms. I'm sure she's just coming from the supermarket also. So she's gonna carry the baby. She's gonna have a bag, and you are just there bouncing, forming what? Probably pressing your phone. I like what the guy did. Just, is that your woman? She said yes, and I asked her, is that your man? I said, yes, ma'am. Bring the bag, carry something for her. She's carrying the baby already. You said do something instead of putting your hands in your pockets and looking like, I don't know, like I don't understand. Topirano, how far? What's your take on that video, honestly?
Yeah, well, I don't blame the guy. The guy might be carried away. He might be thinking.
What kind of carrying away? What kind of carrying away is that?
He might have the mind of doing that, but men now, you might be thinking of.
No, I'm not that kind of man. No. Just say don't generalize and say men.
It might not be that kind of person.
I want to help out. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with helping her carrying a spare bag for your partner, or even not even your partner, a person, a female friend, and you see that she has a lot in her hand. Why not take one off her?
No, that's why I said it might be carried away. It might be thinking of some other things that.
And the woman is not thinking about anything. Wow. It's the soundtrack for me. It's the soundtrack for me. That is hilarious. Now, let's break this down. There are some parts of the country, right, that they really don't understand English that much. It's understandable. Their English is not too good at all. And some people still say like, English is not my father's language now. I'm a Nigerian, blah blah blah. I don't. Now I have seeing children. No, I've seen somebody have this kind of situation before. Like, what happened? And like, oh, this guy, he beat me. The girl, the one with all the English in the class was saying, he beat me, and he was there, and the girl said, I was there. I was not there. I was there. Go. I just understood that the guy was like speaking English, and the teacher kept saying, hey, uncle, me, I was not there. I was there. So but we can still keep teaching them. It's a gradual process. English, if you know the basics, I am going home. I'm coming back. Oh, welcome. How are you? I think it's fine. You don't have to bring all the big grammar like Mukayo. Mukayo will want to tell you that. Is one of my colleagues here. He wants to tell you that, Miles, I am going to my car to pick up something. And he goes, in the progress of my ascending towards the... I'm like, Mukayo, what's going on? You want to pick something for car? Just at the go car. Don't give me all the English in the world. You welcome back to the show. It's in tea time of PlusTvAfrica. Miles, the 8th one of the world, having so much fun. If you do not like, that particular video did not make you laugh, then you are going through a lot. Top Rider, what's your take on that video? I love it so much.
I can't stop watching that video. I can't stop.
How cleverly
the reaction of the guy for me.
Love is sweet. You can find love anywhere. I don't know why people are laughing at it. Like, what's about it? It's love.
You love the guy no.
In the car I'm going, no. Paul Cleverly, being one of the DJs and a producer in Nigeria, he put it together. I think Paul Cleverly was one of the people who did the whole LP 71.
Yeah.
I think he put some things together for that LP thing and something that our incoming moving away, it's not my. That one is not my concern. Now let me take a few other requests before we move on. Daniel from Sunway wants us to play Over Them by David. If you want to, that song. Orlando from Cross River States wants Gold Digger by who? Something and Zinoliski. Who's that?
I don't know.
You don't know. And you're a DJ.
But I have the song.
And you're a DJ.
And
don't let me sack.
It's a new song also.
It's a new song. Yeah. Okay, cool. Blossom from Grandpa wants Body and Soul by Joe Boy. Keep the calls coming. 09098408408. Yeah, that's the number. Did I just miss our own number? 09098408408. That's the number to be part of the conversation. And you can request any song of your choice. You can shout out to somebody, just say hello to somebody, and all this and much more. Now let's move into the gist for today. This particular gist is something I think myself and Topirano should talk about. Now, Topirano, during your single years, before you became a double, before you became a married man, did you at any point try dating apps?
No. I don't.
You have never tried, Topirano, you have never tried dating app before?
As in looking for love on app or...
Online, yeah.
No.
Okay, so you've never talked with someone on To Go, Facebook, Eskimi, Bado.
I used to use it, but not for love.
Wait, I don't know. It was for what?
I was not using it for love.
What are you looking for?
Just to make friends and to connect with my friends.
To connect with your friends. Yes. You can't just call them.
No, calling was not. People don't really call that time. It's To Go,
Eskimi and
yes. No.
Anyways, someone is talking about it, and the person feels that these things are actually the problem. One of the problems that people are having in a relationship now. Billionaire businesswoman and philanthropist Apostle Folorunso Alakija has said, social media and dating apps have made it hard to establish genuine and lasting relationships. She stated this in a Facebook post which she posted recently when she invited young single people to her conference where they will have the opportunities to, learn about God's true purpose in marriage and how to identify green flags or red flags of a healthy relationship. Now she goes, after years, this is her saying now, after years of guiding young people towards building healthy relationships, I know firsthand how challenging it is to find the right partner. It's very challenging, though. Social media dating, that's what she's still going on. She says social media dating apps and the fast-paced culture in our world today have made it even more difficult to establish genuine connections and build a lasting relationship. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with options, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters in a relationship. However, it's important to take the time to reflect on what you truly value in a partner and to keep an eye out for potential red flags and that could signal trouble down the line. Now, would you say that, honestly, in the world of today, maybe you didn't really do it and all, would you say in the world of today that dating apps have made it really hard to have last longing and good relationships?
I don't think so. How?
You just heard what she said. She said this world now we're bombarded with so many options. So you see this one, you're seeing this one, there's so many people around. So you have too many options at your disposal. So she feels that.
Well, it might be affecting because you don't know what that person is really having in mind towards you, and the person might just be pretending that that he or she really loves you, while on the other side it's not true.
All right, cool. For me, I would say, I think I've said this to a couple of people, and even my mother said something. I think one of the major problems this generation and this world is facing, one of the major problems and one of the, pluses for this generation is the mobile device. Like, you see this thing that we put in the hand, and it has made us better people. It has also ruined lives at the same time. Like she said, you have too many options at your disposal. If Joker is not talking to you, Cynthia will talk to me. Like, if Michael is not doing, Kayode will do. If Peter has his shortcomings, and that person, do you understand?
And you can even date as many as possible. So
there's so many options. I can say this from experience, right? Having too many ex-partners, so to speak, I'm not talking about body counts now. Having too many people like, you've dated this one before, I dated this one before. He opens you to this spectrum of, too many options in your mind. Now, when you now meet somebody else, you are either looking for something from the past in that person, or you are weighing like, when I was with this person, it was like this. This one is good though, but this one is missing. Like, you are molding a perfect human being in your mind. It affects your relationship tremendously, as far as I'm concerned. So I think, yes, I agree with her. Like, all these and dating apps too. I have one of them called Tinder. Yeah. Don't look at me with such eyes.
Agbawo.
What is Agbawo? Almost everybody has a Tinder on their phone.
I don't.
You had or you deleted it? Top Rano, you deleted it.
Yes.
Aha! You had, so don't judge me. So a lot of people have that app on their phone too, and they've swiped right or swiped left. So do you know how many people are in that my DM and hi handsome. I've met a couple of them. Chill. I've met a couple of them which happened to turn out to be really, really scary people. Very, very cuckoo bunch of people. Like, I'm like, wow. So there's so many options. So I would say this moving forward: if you are blessed enough to meet somebody interesting. Let me come down to the Gen Zs. Let me leave our own because we don't relegate so. So if you're blessed enough to meet somebody at the early stage of your life, right? Stop searching for what is not all over the place. Make something out of that. Now, that doesn't mean if this person is abusive or this person seems toxic, you shouldn't walk away. But walking away, now, abusive, that's one of the first walking away red flags. Like, he hits you or he raises your hand, move. But if it's just the whole banters of quarrels and talking, and walking away shouldn't be your first option. Like, okay, let me see how I can deal with this. There's a friend of mine who, I'm not going to mention her name. She gets tired of things really easily, like really, really easily. Before you don't, I'm tired of this job that I'm leaving, bam. It also transcends into her relationship with people. Like I have options now. I'm well read now. See my CV, blah, blah. If I come up for this place now, okay, and 2 months, 5 months, 1 year, she leaves the place. Like, I'm going somewhere else. Same thing with the relationship. So it's hard for her to just find that kind of stability because we have too many options. So if you have something, I think I'm preaching too much. Just try and. Why are you laughing? Why is Soprano always laughing when I'm talking about things that are paining my heart? I'm a very emotional person. Soprano, what?
It's the reaction and you always put.
Like I'm passionate about people, about the young folks. I really want them to have a better life. No, I'm serious. So most of the mistakes I have made, like we all have made mistakes one time. When I see the younger generation doing almost the same thing, I'm so very like, what is wrong with these people? Why are they doing like this? Anyways, talking too much. Let's take a breather. It's Friday, Freestyle Friday. Let's go on a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. When we get back, there's going to be some action. And we're talking about the accommodation and rent situation in Nigeria, with my two guys, all my guys in the house, right? Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.